And my name is Adam Abrams. I am the Vice Chair of the California Republican Party for Los Angeles. There are 8 regions. LA, because of its size, is the only region that only has 1 county. Some of my counterparts have over 15 counties that they have to deal with, but I'm lucky to just deal with the 1 county that takes 3 days to travel across during traffic. But I am here from the California Republican Party, and I'm not here to help. Because people, the question I get the most is, what can the California Republican Party do? There's a lot of things that the California Republican Party would like to do. There's a lot of things that I would like to see the California Republican Party do. The fact is, we can't do them. We don't have the money, and we don't have the people. And when this state has been successful as Republicans, it has not been because of the California Republican Party. It's been because of California Republicans and the grassroots California Republicans who make things happen, primarily through the California Republican Assembly, in my view. I've been a California Republican Assembly member for many, many years, since I was in college. And it has been the organization that Reagan called the conscience of the Republican Party. It is the organization, in my view, that if you're ready to really see this state turn around, this is the organization that I'd like to see more and more people get involved in. It's the organization that I tell people who are looking first to get involved, that are now finally fed up with what they see in Washington or Sacramento or on their local school boards and say, where do I go? It's not to the California Republican Party. We're happy to have you. We're happy to have you participate in our conventions and come to our events and whatnot, but it's more effective if you get involved in an organization like this. And the ability of this organization in this location to really make a difference is huge, because we really are on the front line. Congressman McKeon, he's the closest thing that a lot of us have to an elected Republican at the federal level in Los Angeles, right? We are at the front line, right? Where his district ends is where the blue really begins, right? We have 2 candidates here in the 38th Assembly District who really, that is the line of demarcation in Los Angeles. You have to look at this like a battle. And this area right here is where we start to push back and stop getting pushed out into the desert, right? If you look at this like a historic warfare, right? The Democrats started in the center of the city and in the coast, and they just keep pushing us farther out. And we keep backing up. And as long as we keep backing up and allowing it to happen, we're going to keep losing. So I need people like yourselves to get involved, to grab your friends, and to say, enough is enough, and we're going to start marching forward against that tide. And the California Republican Assembly, I think, is the way to do that. And what I want to say about that history is that it is the place where we get to step back and say, I don't care what the party leadership says. I don't care what the media says that we're supposed to do as Republicans. I don't care what necessarily other elected officials or other people in the party say. I'm going to do what I think is right as a Republican, and I'm going to forward the ideals of why I became a Republican. And when people get involved in CRA for that purpose and put themselves out there to say, here's my line, I'm standing on it and I'm marching forward, and I'm not just going to go along with what the party leadership says, or I'm not just going to go along with what the media tells me to do, but I'm going to stake my position and I'm going to move forward. What you see is the party leadership starts to follow. I've had many of you may know that because of this horrible thing, Prop 14, and the destruction of our party primary system, the California Republican Party had to endorse a number of candidates in the last couple of weeks. I was one of 24 people in a locked door room, secret panel discussions about who we were going to endorse. I felt dirty. I did not like it. I've gotten a lot of people complaining about what happened, and I wish I didn't have to do it. But I can tell you, I won't talk about what took place in that meeting, but I will tell you that one of the problems is we're not hearing enough from people like you. You guys should be telling us. So if you guys get involved, Gary's done an excellent job. Gary's here to help you. Rick, I've known for a long time. Rick is here to help you. Celeste will be as your state chair. Is absolutely a wonderful person. I'm a CRA Senate director. I'm here to help, but we need this group. You need to come back here next month with 20 of your friends each. And we need to make a difference in this area, and you need to start to figure out how you can make a difference here and how you can choose the candidates who are going to draw that line in the sand and walk forward and be your best representative, and tell the party these are the people to get behind, and that's what we'd like to see. So I thank you all for being here on a Saturday morning, and I hope that my son Ulysses Samuel did not disturb too many people, but it's his mom's morning off, so I got him. But I thank you and I encourage you. You know, there's a lot of resources out there. We just need people that are willing to pick up the flag and run with it. So thank you guys.
So, I'm going to ask again, is there, yes, Councilor McKeon?
The point that was just made, fantastic. But we are pushing down a little into the blue. The new congressional district takes in a range, 18,000 voters. So we're coming back after being pushed out. You know, I didn't get the young man's name over there, but I think getting young people that want to participate and are willing to put their name forward. But it looks to me you only have 2 people living in the district. That's less than the 24 that...
3, actually.
3?
That are here.
What about making a lemon out of a lemonade and giving him a chance, and whoever else is here, to go out and bring in 20 people and really start using this as an opportunity to build.
Yeah.
And you know, you've heard the story. Give me some men who are stout-hearted men who will fight for the rights they adore. Give me 10 men who are stout-hearted men. I'll soon give you 10,000 more. This could start right now. He could go out and bring in 10, 20 friends. I think to elect leadership, you probably should have some people.
Yes. Are you suggesting not to have the election today?
I would suggest everybody go out and bring some people in, and you'd feel much better. And I think if he goes out and recruits 20, and you know, then you're going to get your people, and then you got a start. But to elect a president with nobody to elect them, I mean, basically, it seems like be better off going out and rounding up members. Yeah. I know that you'll be there to help, Celeste will be there. There's a lot of help, but it would make whoever's elected president, I think, a lot more have a lot more credibility if they had people, more followers to start with.
Your point is well taken, Congressman. Thank you. I think what I do want to do is select delegates for the endorsing convention next Saturday. But I think we have actually 39 paid members of this chapter. We have only a couple here. I think I'm going to defer the elections to next month. We're going to call a meeting next month. We will get on the phone and make sure that we get people here. And because I think that the 36 people who aren't here will be disappointed in not having a chance to participate in the election and perhaps run for office. So I am going to defer the officer elections until the April meeting, and but I do want to select today delegates for the endorsing convention. So we have 3 people here. Are all 3 of you going to be available to attend the endorsing convention next Saturday? You will, Mel?
I will.
Great. It's in Pasadena. Sorry.
And by the way, I'm sorry, Tom? Yeah. Tom's eligible because even though he's outside the district, the bylaws allow delegates outside the district.
And I don't have, well, also, this is just like me, this is unfortunately the closest unit to him.
Right.
And it's technically, I mean, I could go to the South Bay or here.
Right.
That's good, Gary.
Right. So, what I'm going to suggest is that the delegates be Celeste, myself, Wayne, Julie, Mel, and Tom.
Is that 6 or 5?
Well, you can have 6, but only 2 of them can be outside the district.
So that would be me and
Technically,
Tom.
I'm still here.
Technically, you're still here.
I don't think he's outside the district by the rules if it's the closest district.
I wish that used to be the case. It's no longer the
They
case.
changed it.
They've changed the bylaws, yeah.
On the bylaw committee, I probably should know that.
Yeah, trust me, we have struggles with that all the time.
All right, so Julie, would you note that Wayne, what's your last name, Wayne?
Solar, S-O-L-L-E.
Wayne Solar. Yourself, you are available to attend next Saturday? Good, Julie. Mel Alferrero. Tom, you're going to be able to attend? Okay. And
Celeste and you, that will be.
Celeste and...
5. No, it's 5.
Was that 5?
1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, Celeste is 6.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So Celeste, myself,
Thanks.
Tom, Mel, Julie, and Wayne.
correct.
6.
You got 6, right?
I got 6.
All right. I'm going to call a meeting in April, the 3rd week of April, on a Saturday.
Third week of April on a Saturday will be right in the midst of the state CRA convention.
Oh, that's right, 22nd is CRA convention.
Right.
So we'll do it the week before, Saturday before the convention.
Saturday the 14th.
14th. And make an effort to get everybody out here so we have a complete cadre of members so we can have elections. So
The other issue is that there's a $10 delegate fee to attend that, the county endorsing convention, to help us pay for the hall.
yeah,
So that'll need to be in today, otherwise it goes up to 15.
everybody okay with that?
Yeah, so if you could pay Gary your $10 to be a delegate, and then he can send the check in today.
Okay.
You've got the information, send it to Todd Hunt, right?
I have a question.
Yes.
Will you explain again how the quorum was determined, because I'm confused?
Here
For
now?
today, and
Today.
determining the delegates, how was the quorum determined for today?
I see 2 people here just left. They are members of the Chatsworth Northrige, correct?
Yeah.
There's
Tom
2 members
Adams.
here today?
Pardon?
There's 2 members here today?
No, there are actually 4 members, and Adam and his wife just signed up.
They're transferring their membership. He's an at-large member at
And
the
there were
moment.
2 who left, right?
Yeah, Tom Adams left.
No, but isn't there a vote that needs to be taken for the delegates to be valid?
Well, everybody who is a delegate is,
Appointed.
so if we have a vote.
You should have a motion and
All
a
right,
second. and
let's
an
have
election.
somebody make a motion.
Which again begs the question on the, I'm not trying to be
Right,
difficult,
the
I just want to
quorum,
understand the quorum.
is 5 people or 10% of the membership.
Okay.
Which we have already.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
37 would be 4 members, right? So you
Right,
just need to-
exactly.
So there's still 4 members here.
So will somebody make a motion to approve the
It
delegates?
should be 5, which it's always the greater. It's always the greater.
Oh,
It's a quorum.
but is there
5
5
is the
still
minimum,
here
you're
left to
saying?
vote?
Yeah,
5 is the minimum, so,
5 is the minimum quorum.
Are there 5 members here to vote?
yeah.
1,
Yeah, there is.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So brand new members are voting.
Unfortunately, we're.
Well, that's the bylaws.
That's the one deal, is allowing these brand new guys to vote.
But as long as it's part of your bylaws, then it's fine.
So, Mel, Julie, you want to make a motion?
Yeah, can I have a motion for approving delegates to this next week's convention?
Is there a second to that motion?
Second.
Julie? And is there any discussion on the motion?
Yes.
Hearing none, I'm going to call for the question. All those in favor of the delegates who we've indicated being appointed to represent the Chatsworth Northrige Republican Assembly at the endorsing convention, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion passes.
The only other thing you need to worry about now is having delegates to the state convention,
Yes.
and
How soon do those?
normally it's 20, you have to tell George 20 days before the convention, so it'll be sometime around the 1st of April. He'll be sending out an email soon.
And do we have to do those by, in an assembly?
You
or-
should do them in election, yes.
Where's the place for the convention?
It's in,
It's in El Segundo, the Hacienda Hotel in El
Thank you.
Segundo, near the airport.
Yeah, I think I got that email.
Then I'm gonna call the meeting for the first week in April.
And that, you need to understand that's Easter weekend.
Well, I think maybe we'll do it one weeknight.
Yeah.
All right. Is there any other business to come before the, today? If not, I'm going to adjourn the meeting, and those of you who are members of the unit will receive a notice of a meeting to take place. I'm going to say the first Thursday night in April. Thank you all for coming.